Welcome! Today we're going to be doing a full solo playthrough of The Few and Cursed. Oh yeah! So for the most part, I'm going to be explaining how everything works as we play, but if you want a quick overview of how the game functions, I have a separate specific video just for that. So before we dive in, there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. For the solo mode in this game, there's actually 3 different solo modes, and the one that we're going to be playing today is called Operating in the Shadows. So the way this one works is I've created 3 separate job tracks. We have 1, 2, and 3. And in each of these tracks, there's 4 separate jobs. And the way I'm going to win this mode is if I complete all of the jobs in 2 of the tracks. So the way you complete the jobs, at the bottom of each job card, you're going to have the requirements. So for the Apprentice, I need to get my curse value to 4. Survivor, I need to have my health hit 5. And then for this guy, I need to camp in the canyons. And we're going to be seeing how all that works as we play. The way I lose this mode is if I have 4 monsters, these guys right here, if they're on the board at the same time, or if one of the monsters makes their way to the main city, San Andreas, which is also your character's starting location. So the way monsters are spawned, we can look at the most wanted bounties over here. So for the 4 monsters, you've got 4 stacks of cards. There is 1 card at the bottom of each of these stacks that contains a monster. So once that card is revealed, we then spawn that monster onto the board, and then it is go time. So other than that, that's all you really need to know. To start the game, we draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards out of your character's deck. I've chosen to be Redhead. She has some special abilities down here, and I have set all of her attributes to their starting values. So I've got health is 4, my bullet starts at 2, the maximum bullets I can have is 4, represented by this black cube, and the bullets, those are going to be used to generate attack. And then I've got my curse value, which its threshold is 4. Whenever I get to that point and go past it, my character becomes cursed, and we flip this card over, and I become a more powerful version of myself. But there are some consequences with that. So anyways, that being said, let's do it. So turn number 1. Let's see. I've got my starting hand here. So for phase 1 of a turn, what we do is we start by improvising. So I draw 2 cards out of the upgrade deck, and then I choose one to keep and one to discard. And what do I've got? So I started at 4 health. I need to get just one more health to finish that one. But you know what I think I might do? Let's see. +2 move, and then this one is discard a card from your hand to draw 2 cards. See, that one's actually pretty good, so I think I'm going to do that, because that'll be a way I can generate more cards. So that's the first phase. The second phase is the encounter phase. So in this one, it changes based on what location you're in, but because I'm in San Andreas, I have a choice. I can either visit the job board, or I can visit the store. And my character doesn't start with any money, so I'm going to go ahead and visit the job board. And this might seem a little counterintuitive, but I'll draw 2. And the reason it might seem counterintuitive is because why do I need to complete extra ones? I got to focus on these. But I'm just going to keep this guy right here. And then what you can do is you can sell one of your jobs for the money value. So I'm just going to sell this immediately. Gain 2 money, which is represented by these water tokens. And it's kind of a way to generate money. So that's that. That's the encounter phase. And then now we go to the main phase of our turn, which is the action phase. And this is mostly where I'm going to be playing these cards to generate resources. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I can actually knock out 2 of these jobs with 1 stone. 2 jobs with 1 stone. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to try and camp in the canyons, which would be this space right here. And to get there, I need 2 movement. So I'm going to play 1, 2, which that generates 2 movement for me. And you can kind of see on these cards, in the top left, that's the resource you're going to be generating. So I'll generate 2 movement to move my character here. And the different actions that you can do during this phase, you can either take out a wanted bounty, you can take out a most wanted bounty. And to do that, you have to be in the same location that's listed on the card and produce that much resources to take them out. So this guy, for example, is in a curse location, which I have to be in a curse location, which is one of these glowing ones or the corner ones. And then I got to spend 12 resources to take it out. So I could do that. I could camp, which is what I'm about to do. I can encounter again if I wanted to, or I can pick up one of the artifacts, which are these little tokens in the four corners. So if I made it to a spot there, I could take one and take an artifact card. But I think we're just going to camp. So the way camping works is I would then shuffle all my cards in my hand, in the playing area. Don't have anything in the discard. And when I shuffle them all, normally when you shuffle your deck, you got to go to San Andreas, but because I am specifically camping here, I don't have to. So I shuffle everything, and I gain 1 health for camping. So that goes to 5, and now you can see why 2 birds with 1 stone. So I finished this guy, camp in the canyons. I'm going to put my completed jobs here. And for this one, we can see I get 2 money as a reward and 3 grit. So 1, 2, 3. Grit is your victory points. I get 2 money. Huzzah! I flipped this one face up, and infamous. Okay, I need 9 health for that. But what's nice is, because I camp, I also finished the survivor one. How about that? And that one I get 3 money and 5 grit for doing. So 3 is going to put me at 7, so I'm going to do some math and exchange 2. Grab a $5 one. And 5 grit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the only reason I'm keeping track of grit, normally that's how you win in the multiplayer version, but I'm only keeping track of it here because once I hit 21, if a monster hasn't spawned yet, they're going to automatically come out. So let's see what we got next. Rifleman. So for that one, I need to have my bullets equal 8. Yikes. That one's going to be tough. Yeah. So that's my turn. Well, as far as camping goes. So in the last phase, now we have the cleanup phase. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw back up to 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Oh, this one's good. This card lets me, I get a curse for it, but I get a copy of the effect of another card. I get 2 money, 2 attack, and I get a copy of another action. And these might be good to help me generate curse to work on that one. So, okay, I do this, and what I do over here on the most wanted bounties, because I didn't take any of them out, this is more of like a pacing thing. I take out the top one, discard it, and then put another one there. And that's kind of how you're going to be able to force the monsters to come out eventually. So that's the turn. Turn number 2. Let's do it. So we start with improvising. I go 1, 2, and... ooh. So this one gives me 2 curse, and then I have an optional, I can trash a card from my hand to improvise again, which is this, which is pretty good. Or this one lets me lose curse, but I think I'm going to do the Call to Darkness because I can generate a lot of curse to finish off this apprentice one. So, okay, that's improvise. Now I go to the encounter phase, and because I'm not in San Andreas, now I get to do a regular encounter, which is over here. And based on the location I'm in, Desert, Ruins, Canyons, I will play out that encounter. So for the canyons, as you travel up the switchback, you twist your ankle. Another traveler comes by and offers to splint it for you for a small fee. Will you accept this offer? I have to lose 2 money, or hobble along on your own, and I have to spend 2 movement. I'm just going to accept the offer. I'm going to spend 2 money because I don't want to burn any cards. So 1, 2, and now we're back at our main phase. And I think what I'm going to do is, I don't really, see, money's not going to really do me good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Call to Darkness. That's going to make my curse go up 1, 2. And I'm going to do the optional one, trash a card from your hand to improvise again. So when you trash a card, it's out of the game permanently. So I'm going to trash this money one because I don't really need to generate money. And I'll just put it over here. I get to improvise again, which is this guy. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. And I'm going to keep this guy because it generates 1 attack and 2 movement. That is fantastic. And I believe, actually, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be pretty cool. So, ooh, I don't want to lose health, though. See, my thought is, I was thinking I could play this one to copy this guy, but then I would get 1 curse and then 2 more curse, which would put me at 5 and let me to finish off that apprentice one, but at the same time, for every value you go over your curse threshold, I lose a health, and I kind of want to keep health so I can get to infamous. You know what I think I'm going to do? What else can I do? There's bullets. Curse. I really just need to get my curse up. That's fine. Let's just do it. So I'm going to copy one. So I go up one curse. And I'm going to copy the effect on this card, which gives me 2 more curse. So 1, 2. Because I went... Okay, we'll do this in order. Because I hit my curse threshold, I flip my redhead over. Boom! I am now my cursed version, which is more powerful. But my penalty is once per round, I got to spend a movement or I suffer 1 damage. So I did that. I went 1 past my curse threshold, which means I lose a health. But I can trash a card from my hand to improvise again, and I don't think I really need the attack. So let's trash this guy. Oh, see, yeah. I'm gonna trash this to improvise again. 1, 2. Hey, what do you know? I got a blessing. So I'm gonna take that to make my curse go back down. So cool, that worked out. And in the meantime, I killed the apprentice one right here. So I get 2 money and 3 grit. Huzzah. We are cranking through it. I think I've done 1 in each pile. 1, 2, 3 grit. Boop. And the next one, oh, I need 6 bullets. Okay, so I really need to buy bullets is what's going to happen. Okay, so let's keep playing. I'm going to have this, so I go 1, 2 to move my curse back down because I need health. So I don't want that curse to be high. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this guy, so 2 movement, 1 attack. So I'm going to do 2 movement to go back to San Andreas. And then now I'm going to finally do my action for my turn, and I'm going to encounter again. And I'm going to encounter again because I want to go to the store, and I can buy any of these items, but what I really want to do is, right here, I can pay to increase my thresholds. So I'm actually going to increase my bullet capacity twice. So that's going to be $4. So I get 1 back. So that goes 1, 2. And I'm going to buy 3 bullets. 1, 2, 3 bullets. Whoop, there we go. And get rid of all my money. And what do I need? I need 1 more bullet. Okay. To actually do Gunslinger. That is okay. And yeah. So I think I'm going to call it there. So that's my turn. Well, I say most of my turn. Okay, so anything goes in the play area gets discarded, and now what I can do is I can discard as many cards as I want, and I think I am going to discard this redhead one because I'm hoping I have cards that have money. And now I draw back up to 4. There it is again. 2, 3, 4. No money cards. Okay, that's okay. And yeah, so that's it. Now we go to the next turn. So I start with improvise again. 1, 2. Ooh, this will give me the bullets. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then now we do the encounter phase. But what I think I'm gonna do before the encounter, you can play cards at any point during any phase to generate resources, but just any attack or movement that you generate doesn't carry over from phase to phase. So I'm going to play this right now, which gives me 2 bullets, but I have a threshold, or the max, whatever you want to call it, is at 6, so I only get 1. But, and this is really good, I complete Gunslinger. Huzzah! So what do I get? I get 1 money and 3 grit. That's what I get. 1 money and 1, 2, 3 grit. And I think also what I'm going to do... well, that's actually, before I make a decision, let's see what we got. Oh, crap. That one's got to spend 7 movement. That is tough. I think I'm going to do the discard a card from your hand to draw 2 cards, which... if it's improvised, it's from the upgrade deck. But if it's just a draw, I do from my personal deck. So I don't need to generate attack. So I'm going to discard this one. And it's not trash. It's just discard. So it goes here. If it's trash, it's taken out. But discard just goes to your character's discard. And I do that and I get to draw 2 more. So let's see what I got to work with. 2 attack. And a movement. Not very helpful. Well, actually, no, I couldn't combine this. So anyways, okay. Yeah, so for my action, I'm going to go visit the job board. And let me kill these cards just so I don't forget. And I just want to go to the job board so I can generate money. Come on. So I choose one to keep. I'm going to choose this, and then I'm going to immediately choose to sell it back as well. So I'm going to get 3 money out of that. Boom. 1, 2, 3. And the thought being, I can get money to then purchase, what's the word, more bullet capacity to try and get this rifleman, which I think I'm going to be close. So that's the encounter phase, and now my main action phase. Well, 7 movement I'm not going to be able to generate, even if I copied stuff, because I could copy stuff with this card. So I think I'm not really going to play anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to encounter again, as boring as that may seem. And I think, yeah, let's see if I can take it all out in one swoop. So I'm going to encounter, I've got a plan. Again, nice. Go to the job board, discard this one, keep this one, sell it back, so I get 4 money back. And 4 puts me at 8. And that is my turn. Hey, and I should say too, so normally in a normal game, because you're just trying to get as many victory points as you can, so I'd probably be going, trying to kill these bounties here and here, much more so, I guess you would say. So, and I'd be trying to get artifacts too, but for right now, I'm just like hard focusing on these jobs. So, and you know what, I think, man, is this my second turn or third turn? I think it might be my third turn, which means I forgot to do pacing on this one. I think I got so excited my last turn, so that is the last turn's pacing. Cool. Yeah, so I already encountered at the job board, right? Yes, encountered, got money, so I'm done. I can discard as many cards as I want. I'm going to discard that one. Draw back up to 4. Nice, got another movement card. And that is the turn. Let's do pacing. And as you can see, these are going to start coming up pretty quick. Yeah, so back to improvise. Oh yeah, there we go. The 3, that's what I wanted. The 3 movement, or see, and this one's pretty good. I get a curse and I can draw 3 cards, which is great, but I don't need to draw cards right now. But that moving one, that's what I wanted. Cool. So that's improvise, and now encounter again. And before I encounter, or I guess during my encounter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish off this tour guide, because I can get the money while I'm at it before I go to the store. So that's going to be 3, and I'm going to play this guy, to copy the effect of another card you played. So now I have 6 movement, but my curse goes up 1, and that makes me cursed. So that's 6, and I need 7 to finish it. Huzzah! What's up? So we finished tour guide. I get 4 money, 5 grit. Oh man, I'm rolling it now. So 4, that's gonna put me at what, 12? Yeah. Boom. Just throw the money over there. So yeah, and 5 grit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're pretty close to this 21 mark. That's when a monster's gonna automatically come out. So, hey, and this is the last card. And this one says I need to camp in Keola Springs, which is somewhere. It's definitely on the board. It's up here. Okay, so I gotta make my way over there. Cool. Yeah. So that's that, and now I'm at the store. I'm gonna kill these just so I don't forget. And I'm gonna go to the store for the encounter phase, and I'm gonna shop, because I am gonna buy my way to victory, is what's gonna happen. So I need to have 8 bullets to do that. So I'm at 6, so I'm gonna buy 2 bullet capacity, which is gonna be 4. So 1, 2, and then I'm gonna buy 2 bullets, which would be $1, so 5 and 6. So I lose 6 monies completely. Boom. And I'm at this rifleman phase, so I complete that one immediately. Oh boy, I just I just spawned a monster. So I get 2 money and 5 grit. So let's see. 2 money, 5 grit's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before we spawn the monster, I want to flip this. Oh man, another camping one. Camp at Hangman's Tree, which is Hangman's Tree. Where's that guy at? I think it's here. Okay. So I got to get here and here in camp. Okay, so that's good. Because I went over 21, I'm going to spawn a monster now. And I'm going to choose to spawn a monster. We'll do it from this pile. You can choose whatever pile you want to spawn one from. And what do we got? We have, oh man, knocked it over. Okay. Crow Prime. So last seen Mana Olana. And that is here. Boom. And oh my gosh, I need 22 attack to kill the crow. So, yikes. That might not happen. Maybe I can focus on finishing these jobs really quick. Okay, so what else I can do? I can keep buying stuff. I can increase my health for 4 money, and I think I'm going to do that. So I've got 8, so 1, 2, to make that go up 2. Yikes. I think we are in trouble. Boop. And that is my encounter phase. Now my main phase, I am left with a meager 2. And actually, I don't think I can do anything because I've got no more cards on my deck. So the way it works is, because as we know now, after my main action phase, I draw up to 4 cards. But if you can't draw up to 4 cards, you shuffle your deck. And if at any point you shuffle your deck during your turn, and it's not during your camp phase, you're forced to go back to San Andreas. So I could... Oh, actually, I'll play 1 movement just because of the penalty on the redhead. Once per round, you must spend a movement or suffer damage. So there's that. And yeah, other than that, I mean, I'll just do it just to show you. But I'll play another movement just to move here. And, oh, you know what? No, it might still work out. I'm going to, because I can't camp at the locations I need to, I'm just going to do a regular encounter here. And maybe it'll work out in my benefit. So I'm in a desert spot. It says, it did not work out for me. Awesome. The wind is kicking up sand in your face as you make your way through the barren landscape. Soon you find yourself in the middle of a sandstorm. You can take shelter, discard a card from your hand, which I now have none, or push through the storm and lose a health. And awesome, I lose a health. Nice. Okay, so that's my turn. Now we go back to drawing up to 4 cards, and oh, I never saw that. So because I have nothing left in my deck, I now shuffle my discard. Shuffling the discard triggers me going back to San Andreas. So I go back here, I draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Let's see what I got to work with. Okay, that's the one that gives me curse, movement, and more curse. Yikes. Well, that might be okay, because I need to move to get to these places to camp to them. Okay, so what happens now? Monster moves 1 space closer to San Andreas. And remember, if this guy gets to San Andreas, I lose. And I do more pacing, and I believe... I haven't done the pacing on this one, so... Boom. And that is my turn. Okay, improvise phase. 1, 2. Ooh. I can lose 2 curse or lose 2 curse in a movement. And I think I just want to lose 1 curse in a movement. So keep that one. Now we are back into the encounter phase. Yeah, let's do job board and just generate some more money to later buy myself more health. 1, 2, cool. Discard this one, keep this one, but sell it back. So I'm gonna get 3 money. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the encounter phase, and now my main phase. So I think... Okay, let's think this through. Do I have any attack? I don't have any attack. So if I get to... What did I need to get to? I need to camp in either Hangman's Tree or Keola Springs. So Keola Springs is going to finish that job track. And it's also going to give me more money. So I need 1 movement, 2 movement, 3, 4, 5 movement, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So I either need 5 movement, See, there's an attack symbol here. I don't have any cards that give me attack, but I can still take a damage to go through that. And this cursed one means I'm going to gain a curse. So it's either 5 movement there, or to get to Hangman's Tree, I need pretty much 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see if we can get to 1, 2, 3, and this lowers my curse down 1, so no longer cursed. I'm not going to pay that penalty. That's 1, 2, 3. And I can copy. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. Haha. I'm going to play this one, which is going to give me a curse, but I'm going to copy this one, which is going to give me another movement and lower me a curse. So at the end of the day, I'm okay. So that gives me 4. So that gives me 1, 2. I went through an attack one without spending attacks. So I lose a health. 3, 4. So we're good. So that means I can probably camp in Kyoto Springs next time. And I still have this guy right here. So I'm going to do that, and I think I'm just going to improvise again. So improvising gives me... Actually, you know what? If I'm in the desert, can I... Oh, I need attack. See, I could do this. I could attack him for a value of 3, and they're actually double-sided cards, so I could 3, and then you can attack them 2 times in one turn if they're a common bounty, and that's 2. So, but I don't have any attack to generate. I trashed those cards, so... yeah, I'll just encounter again. That's where we're at. We're in the desert. Let us see. Desert. A woman and her child are being harassed by a group of men along the road. Will you protect them to use 2 attack, or and to gain 1 grit, or dang it, ignore them and +1 curse? Oh wait, you know what? No. I can. I just realized I can generate attack. I forgot all about this. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna protect them. So the way this works is, on my redhead card, I can spend 2 bullets to generate 4 attack. So let me go 1, 2 to generate 4 attack. So that satisfies this one. I'll gain a grit. And let's just, because I would have had 2 more, let's just say I did it here as well. I think that's fair because it's still my turn. So I wouldn't have actually taken the damage because I could have generated the attack. So cool, that actually worked out. Okay, cleanup phase. So discard everything in my play area. Draw back up to 4. I can kill this one if I want. Yeah, I think I am, because I don't want to be cursed and be losing stuff. So 2, 3, 4. What do we got? Okay, minus curse, copy a card, and attack. That's so-so. Oh, crap. Actually, I have no movement. Yeah, that is not so-so. That is not great. That is what that is. Okay. Oh, let's see. What do we got? So I did that. Monster moves. Boop. And we're going to do pacing again. Again, the pacing is because I didn't take out one of these most wanted cards. There we go. And now we're at the beginning of my turn. Improvise. 1, 2. Oh, thank you. There's a movement 1. All right. Kill the attack 1. And now we encounter... Oh, and actually, you know what's crazy? This might actually be my first encounter phase where I'm not in San Andreas. So now we draw an encounter, and I'm in the desert. The desert. Oh, gosh, this looks like a minus health again. The desert heat plays tricks on your eyes. You believe you're in the midst of an oasis. Discard 2 cards to overcome the mirage and improvise again. Ooh. Or suffer from heat exposure. Actually, discard 2 cards to overcome the mirage and improvise again. I think I'm going to do that. That sounds really good. Because I don't really... I've kind of given up on the attacking thing, so... Yeah, let's discard these 2 to improvise again, which gives me 1, 2. So movement, attack, curse, and then this is minus curse. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's good. So, oh, that actually worked out very well. Okay. Oh, you know what though? Because I'm gonna camp right now. I'm gonna kill all these. So, anyways, okay. That's encounter. Main phase. I don't want to be cursed, so I'm gonna play this really quick. 1, 2, and. I like these copy ones because these copy ones are gonna... See, I could... The reason I'm thinking out loud for that is I could trash another card and get another -2 curse, but I kind of like all these cards. So, yeah. Okay, so let's play 2 movement. And My 2 movement is gonna, I'm just gonna use it to go to Keola Springs. I gain a curse because I went through there. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I know I'm gonna camp here, which means I'm gonna shuffle everything. I'm gonna play this one, which is gonna give me a curse, but I'm gonna copy the blessing one, which actually puts me down 2. So 1, 2. So, yeah, so that worked out good. And yeah, I think that's it. For my action, I'm gonna camp here. So the way camping works, because I've already shown you, shuffle everything back, discard, deck, play area, I gain a health, which is actually good. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight game. And because I camped in Keola Springs, actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I might be able to do it. So I'm gonna camp. I camped in Keola Springs, so I finished this guy. I get 5 money and 7 grit. Boop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know, grit doesn't really matter at this point. It's just really to trigger the 21. I guess I can use it at the end of the game to say how well I did, but I mean, you win if you finish the jobs. So that being said, I actually did complete one of the job tracks, so I just need to complete 1 more of these. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna do. Yeah, so that's that cleanup phase. I'm gonna draw 4, 2, 3. Nice, okay. And this guy moves 1 closer to San Andreas and didn't take out any of these, so we're gonna do pacing and uh-oh. We now have, I don't know how to say that. So Sakali, the big old snake. That's how I like to think of it. So mountain view, which puts them here. Yeah, that thing's huge. It's gonna look weird from top down. I guess I could do this, but whoop. All right. So yeah, and okay, monster moved. I'm gonna move this one as well because. Yeah, you pace and then they move in the cleanup phase. So I believe that is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got everything. I moved this one already. Did my pacing. Yeah, so we're good. Okay, improvise phase. So 1, that one's upside down. 2, ooh, nice. I want movement as much as possible. So improvise. We do an encounter. Oh, cool. Now I'm in Keola Springs. That is a cursed encounter. So I do one of these. Murder of Crows. So I have 3 options in this. I can spend 4 attack to kill them and loot the bodies and get 8 money, or I can spend 3 to run away and move to an adjacent space. And dang, I wanted the movement for, how much attack do I need? 4. I wanted to save the movement. Discard a card from your hand to improvise again. Okay, so if I move to the adjacent space, I think I could still get to the Cursed Hangman. Because I need 1, 2, 3, 4 movement if I save this one. So, yeah, we'll just do it. Because I kind of want the money, because then I can maybe get to San Andreas and buy this health back. Let's see what we do. So, I'm going to spend 3 movement. So, 1, 2, 3. I lose a curse, and I have 1 attack to move to an adjacent space. So, I ran away. And I believe because it's part of this action, I'm not going to follow this because I didn't pay this cost to get through. Yeah, so that's my cursed encounter. One important thing to note, my movement and attack resource doesn't carry over from round to round. Or I say round to round, phase to phase. So this 1 attack actually goes away. Okay, and now my main phase. And for my main phase, I'm going to play this guy. Copy this. So that's 3 movement. I'm going to copy it to get 6 movement. I'm going to go up a curse. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend 2 bullets. 1, 2 to not take a damage. And then 4 right here is my movement. Go up another curse. And I'm going to camp in the Cursed Hangman place. So completing that one. So what happens when I camp? Here we go. Everything goes here. I get to shuffle yet again. Oh, I don't know. Because I'm pretty close to completing things. It's going to be pretty close. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I go up a health because I camped. I finish Hangman's Tree, which I get 4 money, 6 grit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 money. I'm going to trade a 1. Get a 5. And now monsters move 1 space. So he's going to go here. This guy's going to go here. And I'm going to lose in 2 turns. So it's going to be tight. Oh, shoot. This is the last card. What do I need? Oh, no. I need 10 bullets. Crap. Yikes. Okay. So I need to get back to San Andreas, and I need to buy resources. I might be able to do it, actually. We'll see. Because I got a lot of money, so I can definitely buy a lot of stuff. Although I've used a lot of bullets. Yeah, we'll see how it all works out. Okay. What do you call it? Pacing, because I didn't kill any of them. And yikes. We've got another one. In Expedition, this is going to be the White Demon. It starts here, and I'm going to put him over here. And yeah, we are getting there. So next turn, improvise. 1, 2. Oh, yes! Ooh, this might be really good. Oh, I think I might actually have it. So I'm going to keep this bullet one. Do I have anything that copies? I don't have the copy thing, but... Wait, I have 2 bullets? Oh, shoot, I didn't even realize I had that in my hand. Oh, we might be able to do it. I just got to get back to San Andreas is what I need to do. Okay, anyways, so let me encounter. I'm in the Cursed Hangman's Tree, so it's another cursed encounter. What do I got? Overwhelm, lose 2 health, 2 movement. I get a curse or 5 attack, stand your ground. I'm just going to take the 2 health because I think I'm going to go after the bullet track. I say take the 2 health. I'm going to lose 2 health. 1, 2. And I think, because if I can finish this bullet one, I will win the game. Okay, that's the encounter phase, and let's see. So I'm definitely going to play these 2 to give me 4 bullets, which puts me back at my max. I think I might have it. Let's try and get back to San Andreas. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. And I would go this way, but the only time you can enter a space with one of the monsters is if you're going to attack them or attack a bounty that's in that same location. And I don't want to do that because I want to get as close to San Andreas as I can. So I'm going to take the longer way back. Or I think it's the longer way. Maybe it's that might actually be a shorter way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, yeah, it's definitely longer. Okay, but either way, okay, I have 4 movement, so I'm going to do 1 movement and get a curse. 2 movement. This one generated attack, so I don't have to worry about that. 3, and I actually have 1 more, so I'm just going to go here for the 4. And this other card is discard a card from your hand to draw 2 cards, but I don't have anything in my hand, so this doesn't help me. And I believe I'm just going to encounter. Yeah. So let's encounter in the canyons. Please don't hurt me. I think I might have actually won. I played it all out in my head, folks. Canyons. You hear arguing ahead and spy a couple of men rooting through some bags. Another elderly man is tied to the stake in the ground, struggling to get free. You can spend 2 attack to shoot the man loose and get 1 grit, or leave him to his fate and get a curse. So I'm just going to leave him to his fate and get a curse, which is going to put me at my threshold, make me cursed, and I suffer this penalty because I don't have any extra move. I've got to pay this penalty because I don't spend 1 move. I suffer a damage. So I'm going to lose a health. And yeah, that's it. Cleanup phase. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, do that. Do I want to kill this one? Yeah, this might be good to keep because I can discard a card from hand to hopefully get more movement if I don't have any. Well, there you go. There's the movement. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's 4 cards. I'm good. Let us do... Oh, no! Oh, shoot. I just realized the pacing. I'm gonna kill the top card and bring out the Wendigo in Santa de Agua Sucia. There we go. And actually, dang! Oh, that was really close. Oh well, that's okay. That's actually going to end the game because remember the loss conditions are if I have 1 monster get to San Andreas, or if all 4 are on the board at the same time, which is what's happened. Yeah, so that's it. Dang, I was actually really close. I think I actually had it, because yeah, because if we take a look, if we're curious, see this one, so the way they go is they choose the route with the least amount of symbols, which would be here. Then this one actually would be the same thing. Okay, yeah, just trust me, they're both in there. This one would go here, this one would go here, and then I'd be at the start of the next turn. And my thought for the next turn, yeah, I could have actually done it if it wasn't for that last one. Because I would have spent this guy to move to San Andreas during my main phase. All right, yeah, the main action phase. I would have moved to San Andreas, and then I had a lot of money, and I could have bought increased bullet capacity. I need to increase it twice, so that's 4, and then I need to buy 2 bullets. That's 6. I would have had enough money to win, but dang, that was actually that was a pretty tight game. So, anyways, that is one of the solo modes of Few and Cursed. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it gave you a good feel for how the flow of this works. So, anyways, that's all I have for today. Until next time, so long, farewell.